Welcome to Mac City Week, ladies and gentlemen. As we continue to celebrate our graduating seniors from our local high schools, I now am being joined by a local graduate from the LaGrange High School, Kennedy Burks. Kennedy, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, Kennedy, I think, we have some connections there. I know your dad, and we got to tell everybody who your dad is, first of all.
My dad is Coach Burks. He's the head football coach at LaGrange.
And he's also one of my fraternity brothers there as well. Now, Kennedy, you graduated here now, and you guys, I had on a couple of seniors a few moments ago from Troop High School, and you've graduated now. You have plans going off and start your career and your future. But let's go back and reminisce a little bit, first of all. Let's talk a little bit about your senior year there at LaGrange High School.
Okay, so I was an athlete. I football cheered for the varsity football team on Friday nights, and I also was a competition cheerleader who had to get up the next morning and compete all around Georgia. The program was at the all-time high this year. We ended third in the state, and that was the first time ever in history, so that really made my senior year all worthwhile. My grades, I had all A's, including AP classes, and 1 B in AP Calculus. It was an 88. I was almost there.
Almost there. Right?
But as far as my senior year, it started strong and ended strong.
Well, all AP classes, and you got an 88 in calculus. I still say you said all A's in my book, okay? In my book, that is very, very strong. And also, I think, Kennedy, you had an opportunity to do some internship here with LGTV, as a matter of fact.
Right.
Talk a little bit about that, if you don't mind.
Okay, well, I started in January, actually right here in the TV station under Mr. Philip Sludge and Mr. Keith. And they were so good to me. They taught me how to put together TV shows. I got to actually help and be on set to film a cooking show. And also I was with the IT department, and under Miss Nikki Nix's leadership, I also helped with web design and graphics design, because that's what I'm going to be majoring in college. So when it came down to it, I was actually offered a summer internship with the IT department to continue there, and so it was really great. I loved being able to be here, and I learned so much to carry with me when I go to college. Okay, all right. So intern here with Philip and Keith and Nikki, and that hands-on experience. I think so many times, excuse me, when people are interviewing individuals and they're looking at their resume, seeing things on paper is great, but when they have that hands-on experience, that even speaks more volume to them. Right. And then you're talking about going off to start your career, and I understand you've already selected your school. Yes, sir.
Of course, I know that you would have by now. Tell everybody where you plan on attending college.
I'll be attending Charleston Southern University in Charleston, South Carolina, and I will be a college cheerleader. And also, I'll be majoring in graphics design and minoring in computer science.
Okay. As I asked the ladies before you, how important is it for seniors to visit a campus?
I would say it's very important. You want to get a feel of the campus and the environment and what you're actually getting yourself into. And I would say also visit the department you plan on majoring in. But if you're undecided, then, go to your counselor, your admissions counselor, and, have a meeting, discuss what you want to do or what you think you want to do. And going to visit your potential schools are very important. Okay.
Now, what was it about Charleston Southern University that kind of drew you in and that you knew that this is where I want to be?
Right. Well, one, it's in Charleston, South Carolina. That's a beautiful city. The campus is absolutely breathtaking, not to mention it is a Christian university. So their mission is also to better you as a student and a person, but also grow your faith as a Christian as well. And the people are so nice. The environment is so great. And I just knew I needed to be there. They really value their students.
That's good. Now, let me ask you, because sometimes you talk Charleston, South Carolina, which is not too far from home. How important was that for you not to be so far away from home, or did it even matter?
Well, actually, I didn't apply to any schools in Georgia. I knew I wanted to go out of state, but I knew I wanted to go to a surrounding state. I didn't want to go too far away from my family.
Okay.
And so Charleston is only 5.5 hours, but it's not too far, but it's also close to where I can drive home every now and again.
Well, very good. As we close out, encouraging words to the upcoming seniors, what would you tell them?
I would say go ahead and get a plan for what you want to do over the senior year. Don't wait to apply to colleges or take tests if you haven't already. Just be on top of things and be proactive is what I would say. Okay.
Well, very good. Well, Kennedy, we want to thank you very much for all that you have done here at LGTV and going to be doing throughout the summer, and want to wish you the very best with your future endeavors there at Charleston Southern University.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being on the show today. All right.